everyone, my name is Vincent Sasinta Putri and today I will present about is social media more harmful than helpful. So in this presentation we will explore whether social media is more of a help or a harm to modern society. While social media offers many advantages like instant communication and knowledge sharing, it also presents serious challenges such as mental health issues, misinformation, and addiction. So, our goal is to weigh both sides fairly. And today we are diving into one of the most debated questions in our digital era is social media more harmful than helpful? This is a question that affects us, all students, parents, professionals, and communities. Social media has transformed how we communicate, learn, to express ourselves, and even how we think. However, along with its many benefits, social media also carries risk and consequences that we can no longer ignore. Through this presentation, we will explore both the positive contribution and the harmful effects of social media. Yeah, and support by facts, example, and data, our aim is to reach a balanced understanding that help us become more uh, responsible to digital citizens. Okay, the power of social media. Social media has become a massive force worldwide with more than 4.5 billion users. Popular platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok influence how people communicate, how they see the world, and even how they make decisions. It's not just a tool, it's a part of our daily life and culture. As we know, social media is one of the most powerful tools of the 21st century with over 4.5 billion users across various platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn. So, yeah, it has become a central part of modern life. It influences politics, trends, education, and even social environments and even social movements. So people use it to stay in touch with family, follow celebrities, participate in global conversation, and it will be access information instantly, and it has changed the way we experience the world from a simple post to a viral campaign. Social media has the power to shape public opinion and cultural norms. Its influence is so deep that it often becomes our primary source of news, connection, and entertainment. Okay, next, how social media helps society. Social media has many positive impacts. It allows people to stay connected across distance, express themselves creatively, and speak up about important causes. Movements like hashtag Black Lives Matter and climate activism Movements like hashtag Black Lives Matter and climate activism have gained traction through social media. It also gives visibility and marketing tools for small business and creators who may not have access to traditional media. In my opinion, social media brings a wide range of benefits. First, it connects people regardless of location. Families spread by distance can stay in touch through messaging, video calls, and posts. Second, it allows individuals to express themselves creatively through photos, videos, and writing. Third, social media is a powerful platform for raising awareness about important issues such as climate change, gender equality, or mental health. Hashtag like MeToo and Black Lives Matter show how social media can unite people for social justice. Additionally, small business and independent creators can grow their brand and reach customers without needing large marketing budgets. For many, social media has opened up new opportunities for income and influence. And the next, a tool for learning and networking. Social media is a powerful platform for education and professional development, like YouTube, Instagram, Reels, and TikTok are filled with educational content on everything from science to cooking. LinkedIn helps people build personal networks, find jobs, and share achievements. There are platforms like Reddit to the platforms like Reddit or Discord can also serve as online communities for learners and experts alike. In social media is not just about fun and entertainment. It also serves as a valuable tool for education and career development. Educational content is widely through platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Making learning more accessible and engaging, students can watch tutorial, join study group, and participate in online discussions. For teachers can express often share insight and tips that enrich classroom learning. For professionally, like LinkedIn allows people to build their network, search for jobs, and showcase their skills. Many people have advanced their careers through connections made online. In this way, social media plays a supportive role in lifelong learning and professional growth. And this is the dark side of mental health effects. Despite the benefits, social media can be damaging to mental health. People may feel pressure to appear perfect, leading to anxiety, depression, or low self esteem. Many users, especially teens, compare themselves to influencers and develop a distorted self-image. Cyberbullying, online hate, and social pressure can also take a serious emotional toll. Okay, despite its benefits, social media can have more negative effects on mental health. One of the biggest issue is comparison. When users see great image of others' perfect lives, they may feel inadequate or left out. Can lead to anxiety, low self-esteem, and even depression. Teenagers are especially vulnerable as they are in a critical stage of identity development. Additionally, cyberbullying and online harassment are a serious problem. Hurtful comments, threats, or exclusion can have long-lasting emotional scars. Constant notification and fear of missing out, or we can call FOMO, can also cause stress and disrupt sleep. It's important to understand that what we see online is often not in real life, but an edited version that can create false expectation. Okay, next slide is the spread of false information. One major danger is how fast fake news can spread on social media. During the COVID-19 pandemic or elections, misinformation lead to confusion and harm. Algorithms often promote emotional or controversial content, making it harder to tell what's the truth. False news can go viral faster than verified the information, and many people don't fact check what they share. Okay, one of the most alarming problems with social media is how quickly false information can spread. Fake news, conspiracy theories, and misleading headlines can go viral within minutes. During major events like election or public health crisis, this can cause real harm. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, many people believe false cures or ignore safety guidelines due to misleading posts. Social media algorithms often prioritize content that is sensational or emotionally charged, making it harder for users to find credible information. This this creates confusion, mistrust, and division. Educating people about the media literacy and fact checking is now more important than ever. Okay, next, the trap of endless scrolling. Many people find themselves addicted to scrolling through social media for hours. Platforms are designed to keep users engaged, which can lead to time waste, poor concentration, and lack of productivity. People may even lose sleep or avoid real life interaction. This addiction can negatively impact of school, work, and relationships. Okay, social media platforms are designed to be addictive. Features like endless scrolling, likes, notification, and personalized content are all created to keep users engaged for as long as possible. As a result, many people spend hours a day on social media without realizing it. This leads to reduced productivity, procrastination, and even disrupt sleep, and young people in particular may struggle to focus on studies or hobbies because of their dependence on their phones. Additionally, Additionally, spending too much time online can weaken a real life, social skills, and relationships. The constant stimulation from social media can also make it difficult for the brain to rest, increasing stress levels over time. Okay, the next, there are, is it the tool or the user? So it's important to realize that social media itself is neutral. It's how we use it that determines impact. Like any tool, it can be used for good or harm. We need digital literacy we need digital literacy to understand how to use it wisely, and we must use healthy boundaries. Educating ourselves and others about responsible use is a key. Rather than labeling social media as entirely good or bad, we should understand that it's a tool. Just like fire or electricity, its impact depends on how it used. If used positively, it can form, inspire, and connect. If misused, it can mislead, harm, and isolate. Therefore, digital literacy is essential. We must learn how to recognize misinformation, protect our privacy, and set healthy boundaries. Parents, schools, and communities must work together to educate the next generation on responsible usage. Balance is a key. It's not about fighting social media, but about using it intentionally and wisely. So, this is the last but not least, the final thoughts. In conclusion, social media can be incredibly helpful when used with care and awareness. But we must be honest about its dangers. If misused, it can hurt mental health, waste time, and mislead people. The answer is not to avoid it entirely, but to use it responsibility with balance, purpose, and critical thinking. The responsibility lies with us, the users, to make informed decisions about how to interact with these platforms. By setting limits, thinking critically, and promoting kindness and truth online, we can maximize the benefit while minimizing the harms. Social media is here to stay, so let's ask it to build a healthier, more informed, and more connected society. Okay, maybe that's it my presentation about the social media. Okay, maybe that's my presentation about social media. I hope you can use it, social media it wisely. And thank you for watching. And see you in the next video. Bye.